What is the best frequency for treatment? Once a week, twice a week, or 3 times a week?
So here's what I tell people. The protocol that we suggest is 2 to 3 times per week for 6 to 12 treatments. Some guys do 24 and then they take a break, and then it's maintenance as needed after that. Again, I do it once a week. Some guys do it a couple of times a week. Some guys do it a couple of times a month, but it's as needed after that. Some guys go through the protocol again after they take a break, right? So, but if you've never done it before, we tell everybody the same thing, 2 to 3 times a week for 6 to 12 treatments.
Okay. And for each one of those, you're recommending 2 10-minute pumping sessions.
That's correct. So what we found is, and it's true to all the studies that are out there, is that guys get better results if they use a vacuum pump in conjunction with their wave treatments. And what I mean by that is, and we have, this is the protocol at my clinic as well, is that we have the guys use a vacuum pump twice a day for 10 minutes, right, to increase blood flow to the penis, which helps do 2 things, right? One, it helps clear the plaque out of the blood vessels because we're shaking things loose in there, right? 2 is anytime you're growing new tissue and you're helping blood vessels rejuvenate, either because they're collapsed or they're just bad blood vessels, flooding that area with rich oxygenated blood twice a day greatly speeds up the process, right? So that's why we have them pump.
That's beautiful.
And some guys ask, well, think about it, right? Blood flow is everything. It's how the body heals, right? So, I mean, what happens when you get a cut? You start bleeding, right? Your body's trying to create a scab. So, also, I get this question a lot: is do I still use the pump on my off days, right? So when I'm not doing a wave treatment, the answer is yes. It's every single day, twice a day, as long as you're going through that protocol.
Right.
Through that series of treatments.
It's got your tissues repairing. That's when the real growth is happening, right?
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm. So this ties in well because there's a question that comes in later. A guy's wondering if he needs to pump if he's already getting good erections. So, I mean, he's waking up with morning wood. So it sounds to me as though this is just helping to enhance the effect that the Phoenix is getting.
Absolutely. So I tell everybody the same thing. The answer is yes. If you want to get good results, follow the protocol. Don't start making your own shit up. So that's why we give you the pump in the kit.
And just to talk to this too, if you've watched my review videos, I did one at 6 treatments. I did one at 12 treatments. And with the 6 treatments, I follow that protocol exactly, right? It was 2 to 3 treatments a week, 2 pumping sessions, 10 minutes each a day. For the second 12, I did 1 treatment a week with pumping every other day. And I can tell you the first set definitely worked better than the second.
Right. Okay. But there you go. Right. Mm-hmm. So, and then it's if you're going to start up treatments, again, and go through the protocol, which a lot of guys do, they'll take a few months off and then they'll do 6 to 12 treatments again. Again, this is maintenance or as needed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Where are we at?
Okay. So this one, if I'm doing 12 treatments, should I take a rest after doing 6 treatments before starting the next six treatments?
No.
Okay.
No. Finish the 12 treatments 2 to 3 times a week.
All right. And here's, so I've done 13 treatments with no benefit to me. I've been doing 2 treatments a week and using pump daily. Should I take a break or keep going?
So if you've done 13 treatments, so guys, this is not uncommon, right? And again, we've, pulled the data and taken polls here and talked to our customers there. We have about a 90% success rate with the Phoenix, right? So guys are happy. They're getting great results. They love it. They just keep using it. So, but there are some guys that don't get either immediate results or don't see any benefit at all, which is it's just the reality. Like nothing is 100%. So let's address this, right? So I've done 13 treatments, no benefit to me. I've been doing 2 treatments a week using the pump daily. Should I take a break? Here's what I would say, Kevin, take a break, right? So we've had lots of guys, they're like, hey, I've done 12 treatments. I'm starting to see things, but I thought it would happen faster. They take a break. Right. And then, they might take a couple of weeks off or a month off and then start back up. And then what happens is when they start back up and they start going through their protocol again, they're like, bam, like it starts they start seeing major changes. So I would say take a break, take about 4 weeks off, 4 to 6 weeks off, and then go through another round of 12 treatments. So I even say, some men don't see noticeable difference until they take a break and start back up again. There are also some other things to consider here, which we're going to address in some other questions, right? Evaluate your lifestyle, Kevin. I don't know you, right? And I'm just going to throw this out there. What is your diet like, right? Do you get exercise daily, right? What's your alcohol consumption, right? What is your sleep like? Do you get deep REM sleep? Are you getting enough sleep, or do you sleep like shit, right? What are your hormone levels like, right? So what's your BMI? All these things need to be looked at when you're evaluating the quality of your erections. And we'll get into that again deeper as we get down the list here. But those are some things to look at as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I'm going to throw in here too that when you order through our affiliate link, the Phoenix, I created a product specifically to help fill in those gaps that Dustin was just talking about, called Spirit of the Phoenix. So we get into your testosterone levels, naturally boosting those, blood flow getting to the penis, and performance anxiety. I just had a guy on the phone the other day. I was talking to him. You can have your hormones can be balanced, your blood flow can be going great, and performance anxiety can just tank you. So that's why I include that Spirit of the Phoenix, because I find because the Phoenix does one thing, but it does it exceedingly well, and that is increasing that blood flow in the penis and helping it stay in there through addressing venous leakage, right? Which is a critical factor. You have to have that in place. But there's other factors that go into your erection. So with some guys, it may seem, because you've probably seen comments on some guys that are just loving the Phoenix and they're getting great results right off the bat. They probably had some microplaque going on and some major thing, so where the Phoenix just cleared it out for them. And a lot of the times it's more than just one issue. Okay. And that's why we include that one particular product. But one thing I would say too, is that when you get the Spirit of the Phoenix, with the Phoenix, make sure you actually do the stuff. Because I was on a call with someone the other day and asked him all these questions, and I finally got down to the fact that he just watched the video. He didn't do anything. Okay, you got to actually do the stuff. It will definitely help you. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
To learn more about the Phoenix, click the link below to join our free video series answering all your questions on the Phoenix. It also gets you a $50 off coupon if you decide to purchase the Phoenix, and it makes you eligible to get the Spirit of the Phoenix for free when you use our affiliate link to purchase. Click the link below and we will keep you updated on all the new information on the Phoenix.